Hello everyone, this is Anusha from Chennai. I am the national finalist in Torq Challenge 2021 and presently working with TVS Eurogrip. So I can totally understand your anxiety in solving this case. So let me just brief you how I went about it. So once the case is released, I divided the entire time frame into 4 phases. The first phase is analysis, secondly data collection, thirdly generating alternatives, and finally arriving the solution. So in the analysis phase, it is kind of a building block for your entire upcoming process. So it is very important to invest an ample amount of time in analyzing the case. And secondly, it is a data collection. Here I would suggest you to do a field work in the market. So once you go to the market only, you can understand the different perspectives from the different stakeholders like mechanic or retailers. So it is absolutely necessary to do a market visit. And the third phase is generating alternatives. So here I would suggest you to be a very open-minded and don't restrict your ideas whether it can be feasible or practically possible or not. So don't restrict yourself, just be open-minded. And the fourth phase is arriving the solution. So once all the alternatives are generated, analyze it in depth and analyze the pros and cons for each of it and arrive one solution which is viable. So this is about the phases. And one key important point I would say apart from this is be very consistent. So as Dhoni always says, process is more important rather than the outcomes, and that really works here. And to tell about my journey in TVS Eurogrip is, I got a PPI call and I had 3 rounds of interviews. The first 2 rounds is a technical interview and the third round is a HR interview. So my interview was more like a conversation. So it didn't go like a question and answer. As I have already worked in this case study, it was easy for me to relate the questions and give a very relevant answers. So that is how my interview process was. And I am presently working as a management trainee. I am taking care of sales in TVS Eurogrip. So the learning so far is very enriching and insightful. The one very important thing which I really like more in TVS Eurogrip is the culture that they have. So I always had a liberty to reach out to any person in an organization. So if I have any suggestion or opinion, I am open to say and people are there to listen about it. So it gives me really a confidence that I am on the right track. So a very all the best to each and every one of you out there, and let's gear up for the best. Thank you so much guys.